Had to come up on my hat and let my locks get some sunlight, get some charge. My big old beautiful forehead. All them naps need sunlight. All of that. I'm pretty in my natural state. I'm the prettiest. But I did have energy in my body to talk about knowledge is flower. I had a booger in my nose in the last video. I think I got it out. Knowledge is flower was a 420 festival that was just yesterday, Saturday. Today's Sunday, April 21st. Yesterday, 420 was a week anniversary of the wreck that me and Zaria were in together and survived together, okay? So the festival was held at a nonprofit called Arc Wings Foundation, ARKWINGS, based in Fraser, Tennessee. Shout out to Fraser, the Bay. I am blessed to be a board member of Arc Wings. So as a board member of the nonprofit, I was one of the people in the forefront of like putting it together with the Knowledge is Flower team, but like being an Arc Wings representative, also being myself because I performed, and being a part of the festival team because everybody that was on the festival team is like family to me. So it was just a conglomerate of like being one of the people that was able to help put the festival together. And that started about a month and a half ago, just getting it together. And when the wreck happened, I was disconnected, you know what I'm saying? But in a sense of like staying on top of shit, like doing social media for Arc Wings and posting about the festival and promoting and like just anything that had to do with Arc Wings promoting the festival was literally on me. And I took that role, volunteered for it, but obviously when I did that, I didn't know I was gonna get hit in the car a week before the festival. So of course that happened, and I literally had to take a breather, and I wasn't doing shit. Like the festival needed volunteers, and I was supposed to post on Volunteer Odyssey to get volunteers like from an Arc Wing side of view. I just wasn't able to do none of the shit that people was relying on me for. On top of the fact that I wasn't communicating because I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Not because it's like, fuck y'all, I was in a wreck, because I didn't feel like that. I really wish I could have did all the shit I wanted to, but I literally couldn't. And I had to not beat myself up about that and just give myself the space I needed to not do shit, and just pray nobody took it personal, because I done been through that before. Life, everybody has. Life will hit you, and then you got responsibilities, and you're not able to follow through on them hoes. So that's what that was, and I didn't beat myself up about it. Long story short, the festival was fine. Went how it was. Due to the excruciating ass pain that my ass had, I wasn't able to make it to the festival at Arc Wings at all. Like, I did not make it to the festival in any capacity yesterday during the daytime. I was not able to. My head was hurting for 6 to 7 hours the entire day. Like, I couldn't move out of the bed. And that was my reality yesterday. I couldn't do shit. And shit, I had just emailed the board. We had a board meeting the Tuesday I was in the hospital. We had a whole board meeting for Arc Wings, and it was virtual, and I wasn't even able to join that joint because I'm in the hospital. I'm not about to get on no Zoom and look at y'all in no hospital bed. I got shit plugged up into me. Like, that was traumatizing, and I wasn't trying to be on the screen looking like that. So I literally had to fill the board in and be like, hey, I'm not trying to be a bad board member, but I also could not be present in any capacity Tuesday. That's why I said, bro, it's so much stuff that's hard to say out loud. Like, I don't know how people that, what y'all call yourselves, content creators, I don't know how y'all do this shit. All the shit you able to say and share with people. It's like, I get it. Like, right now, because I almost died and I'm doing this, I get it. But on some everyday shit, I don't know. I'm so private and sacred. That shit just, I really can't wrap my head around it. This is hard. You know how hard it was to type an email telling people that believe in you so hard and they used to only seeing you up? Like, these folks ain't never seen you down. They've never seen you not able to do. They've never seen you able to, like, let go of some shit because you're going through something. This shit was hard to hear. But I'm okay. And I didn't make it to the day festival. I made it to the night festival by the grace of God. Like, my head literally stopped hurting an hour before we had to be there. And I was like, God, are you telling me I can go? Or I just need to, like, still sit the fuck down? Just because my head stopped hurting don't mean it can't start hurting again in an hour or something. Like, even being outside right now and my head is not hurting, I'm not in fear. I'm not in fear. Because I take my precautions and I know I can be outside. But I'm not in fear, but, like, you know, it's the reality that I have to check on myself in a different way now. Yeah, so last night, I was like, okay, my head don't hurt, but am I supposed to go to the festival? Do I need to sit down? Well, all of that shit was going through my head. And I'm getting dressed and I'm feeling okay. And I ended up going. God allowed me to go. And I was okay. I sat down the whole festival. It was at Black Seeds. You know, that's like a second home to me. I'm usually up, moving around, checking on everybody. I wasn't able to do none of that. I sat in one spot. I had a blanket. I was real close to the fire. And I just let myself be still. The whole time I'm sitting, like, I know I'm in preparation to perform. And we had a rehearsal that week. And the rehearsal was hard as fuck. Being at the rehearsal was hard. Very hard. Very, very hard. I was nervous at the rehearsal. Standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, trying to move and perform. Like, it was too much on my body. So the night of the show, I had to perform in a seat. I could not stand up. I could not move around on the stage. I had to sit and sing. And I've done it before, but it'd be like, because I want to, because it's the ambiance. Last night, it wasn't a negative ambiance, but I had to sit my ass down if I was performing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to be standing up, moving my body and shit, because I don't know, it could make me lightheaded. It could add to something. My headache might resurface. Just things I had to be cautious about. Got on the stage. And like I said, the whole time I was sitting through the festival, listening to the other performers, I really didn't make no pre-notion of what I was going to do. I didn't think it through all the way. I was just being very present with my body, making sure I was okay. And I decided to get up there and tell everybody what happened to me. And it wasn't planned out. If I think about what was planned out in my head, I was gonna talk about the wreck, but like brief as hell. Like, I was gonna bring it up and then, okay, start performing. But God is in control of me, not me. And I brought it up. Of course, I started boo-hooing instantly, because it's just the realization that, like, I was surrounded by people that actually care about me. And I know if I wouldn't have been able to be there last night, that shit would have hit everybody in a different way. That shit would have hit everybody. Like, Sumo not here. What's going on? Don't let me have been dead. Oh, that's what I'm saying. The things I done had to think through in the last 8 days, bro. Thank God I didn't fucking die. Thank God I was able to pull back up and tell these folks, I'm okay, y'all. I didn't even get into detail with nobody about the head trauma, the bleeding, all of these things. I didn't even go that far. I just was like, yeah, I was in a wreck and I didn't know I was gonna be here, but I'm happy to be here with all of y'all. And I love y'all so much. Like, there was no way I wasn't gonna not say nothing. I love y'all too much to act like that didn't affect me, and I know it would have affected everybody. So, shout out to Punk Soul, Trap Star, Rockstar. But yeah, I don't know how, but I got through the fucking performance. And it was great. I did Maintain Your Composure. I did Up, and then I did Cry Baby, which is so funny. The last song is called Cry Baby, and I literally was a crying ass baby. And I love it. I'm just happy for music, transmutation, being able to channel my pain somewhere, and do that in front of people I know and don't know. It was folks there I didn't know. Plenty of folks there I knew. That's why I feel so safe. But, you know, that shit's scary too. That shit's scary too, man. Shout out to Chris and Ivory. They pulled up. They didn't even know I was performing. It was like, we just seen the festival. And it was like, we saw your Snapchat, bro. Like, you was just talking about the pain it was in hours ago on your Snapchat. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea how I'm here. But I am. I'm here and I don't know how. And it's God. And I love everybody that's standing in front of me right now. Because mentally, I'm fucked up. Mentally, that shit fucked me up. But I'm okay. Thank you, JC. Thank you, Sayo. Thank you, Shanette. The whole Knowledge is Flower team. Lemon King, Adi. Thank you, everybody. We had a radio interview to promote the festival, and I ain't tell nobody then either. And that was the day before, Friday. I ain't tell nobody shit, bro. I'm just walking around like, you know, niggas used to seeing Sumo. Hey, I don't think nothing of it. I ain't tell nobody shit until I did. And I'm happy I did. Cause Tribe give a fuck about me. And I'm act like I know. Whew. I got more videos to make. But I think I'm gonna take a break. I gotta pee too, so gotta figure that out. Love and light.